Hello and welcome to Yin with Mir. My name is Miriam. I'm a yoga and meditation teacher. This video is intended for anyone who is feeling the Sunday scaries, which are generally a feeling of stress, anxiety, worry about the week ahead, especially if you've had a busy weekend and maybe you haven't had a chance to slow down. This will take about 15 minutes for you to practice. You don't need any props. I would recommend that you go put on some comfy clothes. Doesn't even need to be yoga clothes. It can be your sweatpants, your pajamas, your underwear, whatever. And we're just gonna begin to slow down, focus on our deep breathing, and go through a few stretches that I hope will leave you feeling a little bit more restored so that at the very least you sleep well tonight. So I would recommend practicing this in a Sunday evening, but you can of course practice it anytime that you're feeling these feelings. In the bio below, I'm gonna include a link to the playlist that I would recommend you listen to if you'd like to have some background ambient music. So assemble whatever you may need for this practice. Let's begin to unwind and I'll see you on the mat. Okay, welcome. Welcome. We're going to begin by laying down on our backs. Of course, moving slowly, extending the legs long. Let's reach our arms straight up overhead. Working your way into this big capital X formation, closing the eyes if you feel comfortable to do so. Just begin to notice how you're feeling, letting go of any of the worries that you may have about your weekend, about the week ahead. One thing that you can do that may help with bringing yourself into the present moment is turning into your senses. So noticing anything you hear, anything that you feel, if you can smell anything, even with the eyes closed, if it's dark, if it's bright. Scanning through your body, releasing some tension with each breath, growing heavier into the mat. Let's ease our way into this practice. Let's walk the left leg in line with our torso and we'll reach the hands for the right shin as we draw the right knee in towards the chest, welcoming this deep hamstring and glute and hip opener. We're deeply stretching through the right hip, playing around, see how this feels. And then let's begin to reach our hands for the right hamstring and we'll extend the right leg straight up towards the ceiling. If the back of your leg is really tight, maybe there's a bend in the right knee, and that's okay. Otherwise, working to straighten that right leg. From here, let's take 4 deep breaths. Try your best to count in your own mind. Inhaling for 4, exhaling to 6. We're only here for 4 breaths. Let's begin. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, we'll bring the left hand towards the left hip and we'll begin to bend the right knee. The right hand continuing to support the right hamstring. We're bending the knee towards the right shoulder for this half happy baby. Option to remain exactly as you are, or you can reach your right hand for the pinky edge of your right foot. And then if it feels too much, especially on the front side of your left hip and your hip flexor, you can of course bend that knee, planting the left foot down into the ground. Wherever it feels best for you today, we're gonna do the same thing. 4 deep breaths, inhaling to a count of 4 and exhaling to a count of 6. We're focusing the mind on a single thing, trying to help prevent it from wandering to all these other places, trying to help us, trying to set us up for success, trying to focus the mind here and experience the ease that follows. Inhaling for 4, exhaling for 6. 4 rounds. Let's begin. After your fourth exhale, we're going to hug the right knee in towards the chest, extend that left leg long if it's not already, and let's just slide the right knee over towards the right. So we're grounding down with the left hand on the left hip. We're trying to open up the right hip by extending the right knee over towards the side. If you'd like a really deep stretch, of course, you can reach your hand for the bottom of your foot, extend that right leg over towards the side, or with a bent leg, letting gravity be your assist as we open up through the right side. And while we're here, coming back to those 4 rounds of deep breaths, beginning with the exhale. We'll inhale for 4, exhale to 6. Let's begin. After your 4th exhale, let's bring the right knee through center. Left hand reaches for the right knee. We'll cross the right knee outside of the left hip, beginning to settle into this spinal twist. Hands can begin connected to your body. If you'd like to open up into a spinal twist, extending the right arm out from your side, eventually lowering your nose over towards the right. However, if you'd like to access your left quad, that big muscle in the front side of your left thigh, let's begin to bend the left knee and the right hand reaches down for the top of the left foot. We'll find our yin pose, cat pulling its tail. We're here for 3 minutes. It really helps to close the eyes, to notice what comes up and not try to suppress it or race through to the next thing. We're beginning to notice the patterns of the mind. Is it fixating on any particular thought, idea, feeling, or sensation? Is it suppressing anything, avoiding going to certain places? Is it hyperactive, jumping all around like an untrained puppy? We're beginning to notice, without judgment, how the mind is working. Are these habits serving us? Can we see where they come from, how they're trying to help us, but are they still? Or can we notice, wow, this leaves me feeling exhausted or distracted or disconnected or even numb? Can we confront some uncomfortable realities? Can we extend ourselves some compassion? This entire practice is about exploring different techniques, leaning into the various tools that are a part of our design, and seeing what resonates with you. For the final minute that we're here, we'll practice one of the first meditation techniques that I ever practiced. It's called counting meditation. How we'll begin is by counting as slowly as possible down from 10. And when you reach 1, or if your mind wanders along the way, you begin back at 10. Let's take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, releasing your hands from your body, we'll roll down onto the right low back, planting both feet into the mat, knees pointing towards the ceiling. Pause here for a moment to absorb the practice, not racing through to the next thing. And let's go to our second side. We begin to extend the right leg long. We'll squeeze the left knee in towards the chest. Your hands begin by interlacing around the left shin. Easing your way into this second side, squeezing the left knee in towards your chest or shoulder, wiggling around, taking some time to open up through the hamstring and the hip. And then we'll bring both hands behind the left hamstring, beginning to extend that left leg up towards the ceiling. Welcoming either a gentle bend or working to fully extend the left leg. 4 deep breaths, counting to 4 on the inhale, counting to 6 on the exhale. All together, we begin with the exhale. Let's inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last round. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, let's bring the right hand towards the right hip and we'll bend the left knee, drawing the knee in towards the left shoulder, setting yourself up for a half happy baby. You can remain here or reach the left hand for the pinky edge of your feet. Option to keep your right leg long or bend the right knee. We're here for 4 deep breaths, only this time self-guided. Inhaling on your own to a count of 4. Exhaling on your own to a count of 6. After your 4th exhale, we'll squeeze that left knee in towards the chest, your left hand supporting the left shin. Let's extend the right leg long, and from here, guide the left knee over towards the left, either with the bent knee or you can work to extend that left leg. Yogi's choice, play around, give yourself time to see what feels right, to find your own edges. And once you find the place that's right for you, 4 deep breaths, inhaling to 4, exhaling to 6. After your 4th exhale, let's guide the left knee up through center. The right hand meets the left knee. We'll guide it outside of the left hip and begin by bringing both hands towards the body, Settling into your twist, option to extend the left arm out from your side or bend the right knee. Your left hand reaches down for the top of the right foot to find cat pulling its tail, which offers a really juicy quad stretch for that bottom leg. And while we're here, I'll offer even more silence. We're here for just under 3 more minutes, coming back to that counting meditation, focusing on the numbers as if you were a cat focusing on a laser pointer. We're trying to build up our focus for an extended period of time. This is a key tenet of a yoga practice. And while we're stretching the body, the sensations may grow and begin to create distractions, calling our attention to the hip, to the legs, to the feet, to the hands, to the face, to the back of the head, to the shoulders, all over. Just as much as the mind may wander to all these other places. This is a natural part of the process. Some days our efforts will look different than others. Recognizing that, noticing what your efforts are today, and meeting yourself where you are. Slowly counting down from 10. And if you reach 1 or the mind wanders along the way, notice as soon as you can, as many times as you remember to come back to 10. Just keep trying, keep beginning again. Let's take a deep breath in. On your exhale, roll onto your left low back. We'll uncross our legs, slowly beginning to recenter, welcoming any movement that your body is telling you it needs at this time. Windshield wiping the knees, welcoming a nice long stretch, maybe compressing the knees, entering into an inversion, a shoulder stand, a happy baby. Taking this time on your Sunday evening to meet your own needs, to meet yourself exactly where you are, as you are. Welcoming some movement, welcoming some stillness. Let's slowly all meet in a seated position, taking your time to arrive and blinking the eyes open slowly as you work your way into a seat, wiggling around, releasing any tension. Thank you so much for being here, for taking the time out of your day to come and practice. I am so lucky to do this work and to be able to share it with you. I hope to see you again. Have a lovely evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you.